Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Hola a todos y bienvenidos de nuevo a mi canal. En la noche de hoy, ya que no me pude conectar el día de ayer, so tonight, because I couldn't connect on last night, I am going to be doing my food prep for the week. Hoy en la noche voy a estar haciendo mi preparación de comida para la semana. Entonces, les voy a mostrar uno de los días más aburridos de mi semana, pero una de las cosas que tengo que hacer bien seguido todas las semanas para tener mi comida preparada antes de lunes. So this is one of the most boring, maybe kind of tedious things that I have to do before I start the week, but I have to do it because I have to do it before Monday. Hello, Mac Dog. I am good. How are you today? So I am going to be, let me do this. I'm going to get everything out of my fridge. I hope everybody's doing good. It's Saturday. This is one of the things that I really don't stream a lot because it's kind of boring to people, and it's like, why would we want to see that on your stream? Well, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, I'm sorry. My nose is so runny. It's super windy and it's been so cold. It's awful. So I'm gonna put something for you to listen in the background while I get everything out of the fridge. And I start. I have to do today my chicken fajitas. I have to do at least 4 cups of rice. I already have lettuce washed and my tomatoes washed. And my diet, it's pretty much for dinner and lunch, chicken, rice, or salad. Yes, it's actually very boring and very tedious, but that's what I do. Oh, hello, King Altair. Hey. What's up? I already have my pants in the back, way in the back. I have my cutting board. So this week I cheated and I bought something that I'm about to show you. Okay, so this is the size of rice that I actually buy every 2 or 3 weeks. 10 pounds. 10 pounds of rice. Gonna need garlic. We're using everything today. We're using garlic. We're using green peppers. We're using onions. Okay. My fridge is completely empty. Let me see over here. I'm gonna go. I have worked in restaurants, so it's not like I'm allowed to do this. To have my hair down. But this is my house. I'm gonna take a break from all of that, and I am actually gonna do it like I want. Okay, so let's see. I have so much actually over here already. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how I cheated this week. This week I actually went and got, I'm gonna put this, here we go. I cheated and I got the chicken pre-cut and pre-marinated. So I went to the butcher shop that Latino people call carniceria. I went to la carniceria and I bought this. 10 pounds of cut and marinated fajita beef. Okay? What? So what they do is that they actually cut the skin, get rid of the bones, they marinate it a little bit. I have tried this flavor and I really like it. But even though it already has some green peppers and things like that, I add a buttload more because I love it. So I have pre-cleaned garlic that I use. I always bite it, all the heads, and clean them myself. Green pepper, onion, carrots. I have a bunch of stuff and gloves. So I'm about to get down and clean a bunch of this. Peel this to do 10 pounds of chicken. Why do I have so much chicken? Because this will last me a whole week and then some. Why would I want to have that much? I do. I prefer to do the food prep and actually have more than what I need. So I'm gonna peel the carrots real quick. In the meantime, I'm also gonna actually do plain rice, white rice. So I'm gonna start boiling that right now, actually. 1 second. So we're gonna need 8 cups of water. I always use it boiling. I use boiling water because that way I don't have to wait so long for it to boil, obviously. So I leave it run for a while in there. My God, it's Saturday. Don't you, like, I don't know about you if you have plans or not, but I already did a bunch of errands that I have to. My mom is still here. Um, she's trying to rest some and escape my father. So my father is at my older brother's house, and my mom came to visit me. So she's hiding in her room, probably watching Netflix. Probably. Okay, that's pretty hot. The water is real hot. I'm gonna grab 8 cups of water. And I'm just gonna start boiling this because the rice for me, when I do it plain, normally it's like 20 minutes. But rice is normally 20 minutes, no matter how many cups you make. Did I already put 3? I already put 3, right? Oh my God, I wasn't counting. Wait, I was counting, and then I started saying something else. Okay. I'm about to find out. Okay, so I have to be very, very focused in some of this stuff. Okay, let me see. Let me see. 1, una, 2, 3, 4. So I did put 4 cups of water. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Okay, 8 cups of water for 4 cups of rice. I'm gonna put that as high as it will go and put it to boil immediately. Let's see over here. Hi, good day. How are you? Well, actually, good night. It's super late. Well, not super late, but it is late where I am. Okay, so I have carrots that I'm gonna be cutting in here, but I'm gonna keep peeling the rest. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to get another peeler. Unfortunately, it fell when I was doing dishes the last time, and it got all completely bended into the garbage disposal, and now it's all weird. Okay. So I have the music background for you for it not to get boring. But for me, this is so cool. So cool. Okay. I'm about to actually lower the camera when I start doing the cutting and all of that stuff. Because this is a cooking stream. That's why. Okay. And today we get into the tedious part. Not the cleaning of a home, but the cooking. Well, it depends. If people like cooking, it's not tedious at all. Actually. Okay. I have a bunch of the stuff that I actually already peeled. There we go. I always remove the heart from the pepper. I don't know. So people actually use it. I really don't. So I'll remove all of this. Okay. Now this one I like to do it kind of fast. Hate onions, hate the crying, hate all of the mess. So, you know, there. I go like that. And get rid of this nasty, nasty skin. There you go. And this one too. I only have like the one onion left to add. But with the green peppers and all of the garlic that I actually have, that's pretty good. All of this into my trash bag. And now before I actually grind any of this stuff, I'm gonna grab all of the big peels of the carrot. There you go. I am going to be multitasking tonight because I have to do the rice and a whole bag of chicken from 10 pounds. So, yep, I'm gonna do that. Hey, I'm gonna wash my hands. Okay, so I worked in restaurants enough that I'm always like watching my hands, checking over and over again. The food is good. Doing and cleaning, doing and cleaning. There you go. Beautiful. And the water is ready. All the way here. It's completely boiling. So I said before, I'm gonna be making 4 cups. Yes, the water is boiling, but it's pretty straightforward. See over here. I have to get it like kind of fast. Everything I have to get kind of fast. Okay, there you go. Because I'm gonna be making plain rice, I really don't have to think it. It's not like I have to overthink it. I don't have to think about it. There you go, 4 cups. I'm just gonna put a little bit of oil into the water for the rice not to stick together. And that's pretty much it. No salt, no nothing. I'm gonna add the whole rice. Literally, like, that's all. I'm gonna add the whole rice. I'm gonna stir it for like a minute to separate it from the bottom. And because it was already boiling, cover it for 22 minutes and leave it in very, very, very low. And now, not a message from my sponsor, but I am wearing what one of the owners from one of the many, many restaurants that I work gave me, an apron. A small apron where you actually put your pads to take orders, and in the middle you can put your phone. I thought it was awesome, so I kept it. We're done with that. We're so done with this. So as long as this, okay, it's already like boiling. I'm gonna use what I'm gonna do now is put the skillet to heat up to actually saute my mini veggies that I'm gonna start cutting right now. So I'm gonna put this into 3. And I'm about to get this out. Gloves. Why do I have gloves around my house? Because I work in so many restaurants that sometimes they used to like give me boxes. Okay. So now we go. And probably I'm gonna get my hair out. Well, you know what? It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be just fine. Okay. The rice is already boiling, and because I put a timer, as long as I actually start sauteing this and I don't take so super long, it's gonna be just fine. In here, you actually have a lot of light, so my camera is not that sucky, which is very, very good. I am gonna grab this green container to actually cut everything, put everything that is cut in here. So, like I said, the chicken fajita, the bag that I have in here, this is 10 whole pounds of chicken fajita cut. They already removed the bone and they already removed most of the fat. So when I'm very tight on time, I pay like $1 extra, $1.50 extra for instead of getting the chicken breast clean, just the chicken breast, I get this one. So this week I am going to be streaming more, but I also have a bunch of doctor's appointments for my parents. And I probably have a couple of job interviews, so I am very kind of excited about that. So I wanted to do all of the prep of this meat, and that way I didn't have to think about it. Either my lunch and dinner, or lunch or dinner was already gonna be done. So that is a lot of chicken. I'm gonna use 2 heads of garlic that I'm gonna cut at the end. Look at this beauty. Look, look, look. I peeled it myself. And I am gonna be using this. I'm gonna be using 3 carrots, 1 whole green pepper, 1 whole onion. I'm gonna do the onion first because the onion is a hater and it always makes me cry. What you going? What you going? Okay. Here we go. So, like, there you go. So I like it small. I like it very small. So, I like it like that. That way it's gonna cook throughout. And it can be mixed with the entire chicken that I am going to be making. I don't want it to be just very little. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. No! It separated everything! Okay. And now before I start crying, I actually finish all of this. Okay. There you go. Oh no! I can already feel it. Fight this demon! Fight it! Okay. Now put it to the side. Let's do the other one kind of quick. Woo! They burn. I'm starting to feel like maybe I should put it in the microwave and then supposedly leave those vapes out. Vapors. There you go. Now this big heart over here, probably not gonna use. No! Okay, it went to the side, it went to the side, it went rogue. Grab it. Grab it. Okay, now it sounds like a frog. Lovely. Okay, there you go. Okay. Ooh. Think I'm doing it. Ooh. Oh. Too much burn, but I didn't cry. So, mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Oh, I think I jinxed it. Okay, no. No, 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 no. No, sirree. Okay. I'm hoping you're doing good. And the rest of the people I hope is doing great as well. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I'm probably gonna remove this because when I click something into my computer and yeah, that's better. Okay, so now that we have the rice going, I'm gonna cut the rest. Those carrots. How is everybody? Ismail Klaus is right. It's Saturday. We have to recharge before the beginning of the week. Now, carrots, I don't mind them to be a little bit bigger. Although, I'm gonna have to actually keep them in the fire a little bit longer. You know, probably what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the carrots first before the onions, like after the garlic. That way I can have them a little bit softer because I actually cut them quite big. And I have all of this. Ooh. My nose is itchy. Okay. Maybe I should cut them a little bit like smaller. I do not know. I do not know. Okay. That's a lot of carrots. Beep. Okay. now I'm actually gonna start this because I don't know how long it's gonna take me for them to get a little bit softer. Okay. So I'm just gonna toss them like immediately. Because this is already hot. So I have them for a while on 3. Just leave it there for a while. How's my weekend been? My weekend has been actually quite busy. I went to pick up my mom yesterday. So yesterday was like chores, do the laundry, buy some food, clean the house. But in here, we've been having a whole crazy week with rain. So today was windy and we were supposed to be in not emergency, but adversary emergency or something about floods. So, because it's been raining for so long, so I haven't been able to do the yard, but I did have to pick up a bunch of the branches of the tree that fell to actually cut them with a chainsaw. Yes, I have a chainsaw. Just in case, if life like needs it. And to put it small, because last week I actually missed trash day. And that was actually quite scary. Now I haven't been, chainsaws are real fun. I love tools. So I did that. And now, because I haven't had my trash taken for 2 weeks, a week. I'm not gonna miss it this time. I actually got all of that done. And I still have a bunch to do. My mom is staying here until Monday morning. So, for example, thank God there is a pharmacy around here and a supermarket that I can pick up her medication tomorrow. Probably hers and my dad's. And next week I have doctor's appointments. Okay, this is something that you may or may not have to deal with when you get older. But my parents are old, and I'm literally gonna take my mom next week to the dentist to get measured for her prosthetic teeth. Yeah. She lost a lot of teeth thanks to the water in in her hometown. So I have to do that. And also try to squeeze in as many streams as I can. Because my sweetheart darlings, beautiful minions, I've been trying to get just in case, I don't know, a backup plan into my backup plan, just in case I need a full-time job. So I've been applying. And I think I'm also gonna have an interview next week. So, we'll see. That's why I wanted to do all of this meal prep. But today, the weather was just, the people across the street are actually moving. And I am so grateful to God for it. Hey, Amhorn. Oh my God. I want to sneeze so bad. Today is the cooking stream, sweetheart. So today, hello. They were in the kitchen, and there's nothing inflatable near me. Thank God. But we're all good. So the people across the street is actually moving. Now, why do I say thank God? I'm a Latino person. I don't discriminate. I like all types of people. But those people were so rude. Were so problematic. God, there were so many of them. It was like a Honduran family, but it wasn't one family. It was like five or six families. I mean, I lost count how many times they actually block my driveway. How many times they actually had families visit, and they ended up on my yard in public property, pretty much intoxicated. And I begged and asked in Spanish, in English, please don't be doing this. This is a private property. I have to be able to go into my house, park my car, get out. You cannot be just getting into my lawn, you know. And they will be like, I'm sorry, I don't understand. And I'm like, I'm speaking to you in Spanish. What do you mean you don't understand? So, one day I just gave up and I called the cops because I wanted to get into my home. And it was 11. I went into a family member's um, birthday party and they were just, God, they were so rude. But anyway, um, I'm hopeful that they actually find a better place to live in. But it was actually quite the deal with them. And it wasn't one family. Like they were at least 6 or 7 cars during the week, and on the weekend it was like 9 or 10 or more, or 12 or something. And it's like such a small driveway, so they end up like blocking my entire entrance. But yeah, yeah. Exactly. So I have nothing against them. They're probably pretty nice. It was just, they were so disrespectful. Some of them were mean. They actually, when I called the cops, the only time in 2 years and a half, one of the women had the balls to say, oh, she wanted to hit me. No, woman, I asked you to move because I want to, like, get in, get into my home. I mean, what else am I gonna do? Of course, I wish them well. They have kids, and I'm not stupid. They have kids, but they have too many kids. So I also figured it out that one of the ladies that was in there was the one that it was always like, because I wasn't the only person that actually called the cops on them. Their neighbors called the cops on them because supposedly they were disrespectful to the people next door to them as well. There was this one lady that she will always come out and talk to the cop in like half English, like, oh no, officer, we're not doing that, and things like that. Like, and then I noticed that this same lady will vouch for everyone and anyone who is coming into that house, and it was always different people in all of this time, which is super weird, super sketchy, by the way. So I'm getting the carrots a little bit caramelized. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little bit of water because they're already really hot. The rice already beat. That means that the rice is done. What I'm gonna do is actually stir it, keep it for 5 extra minutes into the burner, and then it will be done. Okay, probably this is gonna be like 6 more minutes. covered. Okay, so now I already have the onions cut. What's up? Okay, mid-sentence, I don't know what I was saying. You're gonna have to remind me. I have the onions cut, I have the green peppers cut, and what's up, 916 Sacramento? I hope I said it right. Everything is cut over here. I have my onions caramelized over there. The rice is almost done, so I'm probably, hopefully, in like a couple more minutes, I'm actually gonna get it out of the burner. And because I already almost cut everything, the only thing that I have left is the garlic that I'm gonna cut right now, and that way I can push the computer closer to the edge to keep talking to you while I'm over there. Oh yeah, so there was this lady that lived in there. But that was the lady that I'm pretty sure was taking care of like too many kids and charged for it. She's like charging for it, which is none of my business. But I noticed because they wanted to try to scam me. Actually, not me. My roommate, Erica. And we have, everybody has cameras. Like, this is the 21st century. Like, if something happens, you want to have it on camera just in case, God forbid, right? So she was like, your roommate hit my uncle's car. And I'm like, my roommate gets up we both get up around 6:30, 7. We have breakfast together. Then she goes to work, and then I go and do everything that I have to do for my parents. And then I see her again when she gets off work around 6. And I'm like, because they came knocking on the door one day that they saw me park, that I was in here at 4. I was just arriving from taking my parents to the doctor. And they were like, your roommate hit my uncle's car. And I'm like, my roommate's not here. She's at work. So whenever she gets off, we'll go to your house and knock on the door and talk to you guys. And she's like, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to repeat this in Spanish. Mi compañera de cuarto no está aquí, ¿ok? Ella trabaja a tiempo completo. Cuando ella salga del trabajo, nosotros vamos para su casa y hablamos con ustedes. And she's like, okay. So, I swear, at night, it was like 7. She showed us into a phone a dent that the car has. And she says, you see how the car got like lifted after she's backing up? I did not saw anything. Like, I didn't even saw the car move. And I'm like, sure. Yeah. And Erica looks at me like, yeah, sure, whatever. I'm like, fine. Our cameras didn't cut anything. That's fine. I mean, if you want to respond this, I was like, go through the insurance. I mean, sure. So she's like, look, I come back to work on Monday. The insurance company is already closed. You can like come with us, like follow us. So I was like, I'll go with you. It's fine. Go with us on Monday, and our insurer can like help us, and we can put the claim through the insurance. And they were like, yeah, okay. So the weekend passed. We were all there on Monday. The uncle, the owner of the car, was not there. It was the lady that vouches for everyone in half-cut English. And I'm like, that's okay. I mean, it's fine. As long as you have the paperwork of the stuff. But I was like, but the owner of the car has to like be in there to sign the paperwork. And she's like, oh, no, I'm the owner of the car. Gracias, Mad Dog. So she's like, no, I'm the owner of the car. I have the title. I have the insurance. And I'm like, okay. So we go over there. We do the budget and all that, how much it's going to cost. It was like $600 just to like replace the part. Because if she were Erica to fix what it was dented, it was gonna be more. Plus the painting and all that, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay. I mean, yeah, you know. So we go to the insurance company office. That it was like 10 minutes, 5 minutes from the body shop place. And then the insurer is like, okay, you have to sign this, you have to show me the title, you have to tell me the insurance that the car has and all this, blah blah blah. All of the process, right? And then she's like, but the title is not like under my name. And I'm like, what do you mean? And we're like, oh, Erica is looking at me, and the insurance guy, Tom, is looking at us, and it's like, what does she mean? And I'm like, I don't know. She told me she was the owner. And as a matter of fact, sweetheart, she's not the owner. She bought the car from the cousin of her husband, and she never did a title transfer. So she thinks it's her car. And we were all like, that's not your car. You're driving it illegally. The owner, it's the cousin of your husband or whoever has the name on the title. She's like, I was so surprised. So after all of this, they ghosted us. Because they were doing, that was not the only thing that we found out they were doing illegally. So we were like, we're gonna leave this alone. They never called us. They never showed up again. They didn't even look at us on the street. They were like, I'm out. So I was like, okay, cool. I mean, you know, yeah. It was so weird. So, you know, that happened. Okay, the rice is done. Britta! 4 cups of rice. Completely done. Okay. I'm gonna put it to the back. And what I'm gonna do is, because the carrots are done, I'm gonna put the rest of all of this stuff in. No. We asked her, is your uncle has the title under his name? And she said no. I mean, he's paying to me for it, but the title is under the cousin's husband. And I'm like, I mean, you can be confused all you want, but I was like, sweetheart, you're not confused. You are just, you didn't have the right information, or they never told you, okay, you need to transfer the title's name after you buy it to your name for you to take possession from this asset, from like the vehicle. Yeah, exactly. I was like, I think that's what she did though. She was just inventing stuff. Uh-huh. But nah, I don't even know. So green peppers are in, onions. I'm gonna leave this for like maybe 10 minutes, but I am gonna season this. So yeah. Give me 1 second, 1 second. Now I'm gonna check what am I gonna be putting. Okay. I'm gonna put this. That's another little bag. Awesome. So wait. Yeah. Okay, so my favorite seasonings for this, and I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna be like, girl, you're crazy. But no, actually, I'm not. I have this to the science now. Yeah. Oh my garlic. very empty fridge. Don't look at it. I have to buy stuff. Okay. Oh, I really need to like scratch my eye or something. I don't even know. I know. Don't. Okay, so this mesquite text joy, it's unbelievable. Oh well, it has a lot of lettuce, by the way, and a bunch of like jams and stuff like that. So, oh, this is smoky yet good, and it's also kind of sweet, which I really like for both poultry and meat. I also have the Uncle Chris gourmet steak seasoning. Super cheap. You can get it in any fiesta. If you have a fiesta around you, go ahead and buy it. This is not a sponsorship. And also Goya. Anything and everything that is Goya, especially the one Sazonador Total, for poultry, for meat, for fish. Sprinkle some of this, bad boys, and we are on business. I'm gonna move the music, I'm gonna move the light, I'm gonna move the mic, I'm gonna move my life away from the spot. Joking. Okay. So this three, I'm gonna be putting into the mix of veggies that I actually just got, and I want them to get a little bit soft. Now, what you have to see that is very soft is my pantry of seasonings. Very proud of it. I have oats. I have olive oil. I have vinegar. I have crackers on the top. I have ranch powder seasoning on the bottom. I mean, that is stuff. I can survive on powders if the zombies decide to attack us tomorrow. Or if the machines say, you know what, I am just gonna attack you. I can survive on of this salt and stuff. Okay, no. And if it's salt or pepper, you're wrong and you're missing out on life. Well, it's winter in here too, so I have to have a lot of seasonings. Like, I have to. So I'm gonna close this now, because that's my precious. And I also have this one that turns around and it has seasonings. So, and I also have another one over there with the oil. So, you know, seasoning is like a thing for my family and for all of us. Okay. Now that this is done, I'm gonna put Sazonador Total. Sazonador Total. I'm gonna put the mesquite shake. Mesquite shake. And I'm also gonna put some of the Uncle Chris gourmet steak. Whee! I had already put a little bit of water and very tiny bit of oil. So now what I'm going to do is actually give it a little bit more fire. Stir all of this out. All of it. Leave it for about 5 minutes. There we go. Now that I already used this, I'm not going to need it for the other chicken. I'm going to put this up. I'm going to save this for this, actually, this container. Yeah, I am the next level of spices. This container I'm actually going to save because I don't completely cook that entirely. I cooked it some, not all the way, but some, and that way when I combine it with the chicken, it doesn't completely meshes apart with all of the chicken like a weird mash. So that like it has the consistency. It's not gonna be super soft, but it's not gonna be al dente all the way. Now, I do not have a container for all of the chicken that I'm about to prepare. No, I do not. So what I do and what I use, don't laugh. Well, you know what? You're free to laugh. You're in your house. You're in your environment, do it. So what I actually use is one of this. Yes, I put my chicken here, and after it's done, I put foil, and I put foil and plastic. I let it cool off all the way, and then I put it in the fridge because, so hear me out. Because I eat a certain amount of chicken per meal. So I eat 6 ounces of chicken per meal. So this is perfect for me to put everything that I'm going to be making. So I'm going to put it to the side. Because my little grasshoppers, the rice is done and it's boiling. Now, normally, I hate white rice. I hate white rice. But I'm training to lose fat and to lose more weight of fat. Hopefully, it's in my butt. Hopefully. So, ka-ching! 4 cups of rice, done, said, and done. But normally in my family, they make it with seasoning or fried or something. Okay? I like it with flavor, but you know, it is what it is. So now that we have this ready, I'm gonna put it to the side for a minute because I can hear my veggie sizzling. Because I put a lot of beef. So now it's perfect because it's actually started to get burned in the bottom. Now I'm about to show you. So normally, this is what I do. Now you see, when you start seeing color in the bottom, I don't know what sauteed is. No, hello, 26 stacks. I am not a professional chef, I wish. I have worked in restaurants since I can remember. And my entire family loves eating and cooking. So now when it sounds like that, that's why I didn't turn on the campana. You can decide how brown you want your veggies to be. Now remember, these vegetables are going to be combined with my chicken fajitas, so I can decide to just pull them out, which is what I'm going to do. And what I do is I put them into a container and I put this up, okay? Well, thank you so much. That's very kind. I have worked full-time in restaurant for a long time, and I can prove it to you because I cut a part of my finger, and if it wasn't because a customer went to Walmart and bought antibiotic glue for my finger, I would have lost that part of it. And the timer is on. So the 5 minutes on the veggies are done, and that's why they're sizzling so much, and they smell amazing for the spices that I put. So I'm gonna put them out right now. Now, again, this is what it looks like. And it smells delicious. Hello, Kagizia. No, Kagiazo. I don't know what that means, but I can only hope it's good. Let's hit it. Okay. I'm literally gonna put them into the green container. So this is what I meant about the consistency, okay? So because this is literally sizzling hot, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep it to the side. I'm gonna put the lid on it, and I am gonna actually put it to the side for a minute. And now for the rest, we are gonna take the garlic that I minced or that I cut, and I'm gonna put a tiny bit. I'm definitely gonna have to translate that. I'm hope I'm not being insulted right now, but I need to keep going with my preparation tonight. So I'm gonna take the minced garlic that I had. I'm gonna put a tiny bit of oil into the pan, and I am gonna throw it right now. If I know how to run, oh God, I wish. I love running, but if he means like if I know how to escape danger, yes, I do. Okay, so this is actually brown now. I'm gonna throw my garlic and a little bit of oil in it. Just a tiny bit. There you go. It's already hot. So I'm gonna spread the oil around. And we're gonna put this on. And you're gonna hear that sizzling in the bottom. This is 2 hits of garlic that I can already smell. And before you tell me, oh, I hate garlic, I love garlic. Oh, it's Greek. Oh my God, today I ate a fala. No, oh wait. Today I ate a gyro, and I loved it. I loved it. It was delicious. Into a real Greek traditional restaurant slash diner. So I went in and I was like, I'm hungry. Give me the original gyro. And I left the tip. I didn't get a drink. I had a water. They gave me this cup, and I was like, yeah, yeah. It had the lamb meat. Oh, tender, delicious, not salty. It was so fresh. It was perfect. The tzatziki sauce, the pita bread, the lettuce, the tomato, the very amazingly freshly cut purple onion. It was worth the calories. And it was only 9.50. It was amazing. Exactly, right? Especially when you're hungry. They're amazing and you're hungry. You're like, life is good. Okay, so this is already getting brown. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna open this puppy that it always costs me, always, every single time. Ah, it cost me my life. So you know what? Tonight I'm not gonna do that. Tonight I'm just gonna cut into the back. There you go. Yep. Now again, yes, tonight I cheated. I bought the chicken pre-cut, pre-seasoned, and yes, I cut the bag and I gutted it out. And that's why I'm making the veggies separate and I'm making the plain rice. I already washed lettuce and tomato. And you know, the diet is gonna be there. Now, from here, you can see that I'm gonna start stirring it. That's why, if I'm being honest, I didn't remove my gloves. Now, from a big bag like this, I bought 10 pounds. So, you know, normally I buy the breasts and I cut them myself. I remove the fat, remove the bone, and I actually season it. But I was like, no, not this week. I'm going to pay $1 extra and just have it like that. Yes, you have been. Oh, I said it at the beginning of the stream. And I am very, very sorry. No, I am. I am sorry. But yeah, like, Tonight I am on a crunch. So I'm going to put some heat into this. I'm probably going to have a bunch of disgruntled viewers. Oh, I am so sorry that you have been cheated, mistreated, literally been taken advantage of this way. Please, make fun of me. Just, you know, do your thing. Okay. Oh, it's a lot of grease. I should remove the gloves. Like, I really should. Oh, I'm so sorry. No, like, don't feel like that, you know? Actually, my channel is what you will call a variety thing, I guess, if you can say it. Sometimes I'm exercising, sometimes I'm cooking, sometimes I'm doing a puzzle. The last time I did a puzzle in a bikini, yeah, you know, like, I don't even know what to think about myself. But it's there. It's out there. I'm literally wearing one of the oldest aprons that I had. The three-pocketed one. And you know, it's winter here too. So I already took a shower. And I think that was a big mistake. Now I'm probably thinking maybe I'm gonna ask my mom to play on Uno a couple of rounds with me after this is done. I do not live in somewhere cold. I actually, well, I can say it. I mean, it's not like there's kidnappers out there. I live in Texas. This is not a cold place. This is a weird place. This is the Twilight Song place. Okay? It was cold. It was hot. It was raining. It was disgusting. It was a cold front. It was a rain flood. It was Chewbacca walking around here. I don't even know. What's up, the British Goose? How are you tonight, today? I don't even know what day it is, wherever you are. Location triangulated. Oh, that's actually quite nice. When I was young, I wanted to live in Canada. And then, you know, I tried to do the paperwork and they told me, well, the waiting time is going to be between 5 to 7 years. And I said, you know what? I don't need it that much. I really don't need it that much. I have some savings, so I'm going to move from this South American country to this one, go and work, and be okay. And that's what I did. That's exactly what I did. So I am from Venezuela. I moved to Argentina. I worked there. I sent money to my parents. I had a blast. It was beautiful. And then I came back home. Things were really bad politically. I'm not gonna get into that. And I moved again. I went to Colombia. I worked. I sent money to my parents. It was awesome. And then, you know, my visa expired. So I applied for an American visa and I got it. And that's the whole truth. Nothing but the truth. Okay. So this is already actually boiling some. Not boiling, but loosening up the water. So I'm gonna separate it while it's actually cooking. It's like actually cooking chorizo. If you want the chorizo to be good, you should not buy the case chorizo. If you want it to be for like a barbecue, definitely buy the case. Like, definitely. Okay, so right about now, you're gonna see why you are not gonna make fun of my Yankee ass container. Right about now. Okay. Well, actually, I'm gonna put the rice to cool off into the fridge. I'm sorry, into the table. What's happening? So I have this. Yeah, I know. I put this and then I turn on the fan and I leave it cool off and then I actually portion it. Ka-ching! Once again, this rice has been boiling forever. And this is why I have to put it to cool off because there's no way that I can literally put this into the fridge unless I want to kill my fridge and kill my food. Like I'm made of money. Now, I don't know what's happening, but I know for a fact the music it's like stopping. And that's like freaking me out. So I guess we're gonna go back. We're gonna go here. We're gonna click boop. Oh my god, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to touch the mouse. My hands are greasy. I am not very charismatic, actually. I have very little friends. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I come from a Latino family. Very proud Latino family, born and raised. Where everybody is very opinionated. And believe it or not, I am one of the quiet ones. So if I'm one of the quiet ones, you can imagine how much does my mom and my dad actually speak. Don't even let me get started with my older brother, the family man who already is married and has 2 kids and a mortgage. And you know, insurance payments. Okay. What we're gonna do is simmer out the juices. Okay, this is something important. I am no chef, but I'm gonna show you right now. You're cooking and you see chicken juice on the bottom like this. Probably already has it. You see the juices over there? Do not, I repeat, do not toss that juice. You have to let it literally simmer out. That's the entire flavor of your meat. So I have seen like very simple people who literally throws away the juice believing, oh no, that has a lot of fat. Are you insane? Are you insane? Like, you're throwing away the flavor. So what are we gonna eat? What are we gonna eat? Cardboard? I mean, you know, things that doesn't taste like nothing. What is LLY? Hello, Kingsley Command 69. Welcome. Some cardboards can be flavorful, yes, I do agree, but some of them are not. So if I have to live in a prison of my own creation and die eating cardboard, I would prefer for that one to have flavor. Again, I'm making chicken for like 7 days. So it's not gonna taste, oh, restaurant quality is so juicy, it was just made. Unless, oh, thank you, you're very kind. I really encourage for you not to be loving strangers on the internet, but if that's your thing, I support it. And thank you so much for watching. So, like I was saying, I got into this argument with my middle brother. He lives in Brazil. And he was like, oh my God, I went to the doctor. My cholesterol is high. My kidney is super greasy. I mean, like, I'm probably going to die soon. And I'm like, you're 36. And he's like, I mean, all of the stuff that they told me, like, I could be pre-diabetic and all this stuff. And I'm like, dude, you have to eat healthy. Do you think I like eating like a rabbit all the time? Like, my father suffers from diabetes. My mom suffers from her heart. So it's not like, yes, give me that carrot. I mean, I cannot wait to have it. That's going to be the rest of my life. But I need to try. I don't drink soda. I can't drink alcohol. I don't smoke. I don't do weed. I don't do any of those fun stuff the young people do. So, it's sad. It's very, very sad. But it has to be done. Now, about the chicken. I can hear it. It's almost done. This batch. This batch is almost done. Now, this is why I turn on the campana. But if I do, you're not going to be able to listen to me. I'm literally going to put this in full blast. And we're probably going to do the second round of the chicken. Then mix it all together. Now, put a little bit more seasoning. By seasoning, I mean oregano. And that's about it. Yes, the beach ball is fine, Captain. They are commendable. It's like I'm this robot from Black Mirror, and I don't even control my own life. It's awful sometimes. Well, go and have fun for me. Have like 2 in the first round, please. Yes, the beach bowl is safe. The beach bowl is fine. We are all good for today. It's just, I really didn't have time to do anything fun today. That's why I have to do, the cooking. And I really, really, I have to get this done before the beginning of the week for all of the other stuff that I actually have to do. What? Okay. So where were we? I am about to show you in a minute how the chicken turned out. I am so sorry that the disappointment of me not being a real cook actually hit you this hard, this late. But hopefully I can have all of this done under 2 hours and everybody can go and have fun. Or they can just do that right now. Okay. Ooh, I'm really gonna have to turn it. That's how cold it is outside that I'm like, what? No. Okay. Anyway. Okay, I should probably leave a little bit of this, but I really won't. I'm not gonna leave any of those. And in the meantime, water. Uh, I have to go back to the gym tomorrow or the day after. So, yay! I'm gonna trick my system into believing. That was a milkshake. No, I'm joking. I had the gyro today. I'm not lying. It was delicious. And then I had for a side, I had feta fries, feta, feta cheese, right? Fries. So it was awesome. Oh, excuse me. the juice is almost done simmering. The container that I am going to be using. And in the meantime, this is what I always do for it not to get completely messed up over here. So these are the veggies. I'm gonna take off this for a minute. And then I'm literally gonna change gloves. And I'm gonna wash what I just dirtied. The rice is already cooling off. So that's pretty much it. I have gloves for pretty much everything. So far it's only the cutting board and the container that I was using to measure. But then I have to portion the rice, and I have to do the, what's the name? The chicken. There you go. Okay. Perfect. I wish I had one of those campanas. They had different speeds. Mine only has like the two to make this like soak it all in. Okay. The first batch of the chicken is ready, and I'm about to show you what I do. Actually, perfect. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep this here, okay? I'm gonna put this like that, way in the back. Okay. The container that I was talking to you about. Now this is the chicken. And now here we go. And now the veggies that I actually put to the side, I am going to combine with this. And because the pot is already sizzling because it's so hot, I am literally gonna put more chicken in it. Like I predicted, I'm literally gonna do this in 2. I should have put more the first time, but that ship has sailed. No. Here. Now this is actually gonna taste real good with plain rice, or tacos, or plantains, or bread, or crackers, or alone, or more garlic. I really don't discriminate against food. Okay, so I'm actually combining it with everything, and you have to remember, if you want to put more veggies, go right ahead. This is nothing but forgiving with veggies. The more, the better. So normally, and sometimes I wait until the beginning of the week and I make myself some veggie fries or something different that is not just plain rice, and it actually goes beautiful with it. So there you go. And now we're literally gonna put this second part after it's cooked, and we're gonna mix it with everything. So in the meantime, what I'm gonna do is cool it off into my table, my kitchen table, next to the rice. Because remember, I am actually gonna portion this for my weekend, for my week's meals. And I told you, this container is the best thing since Tupperware. I have to pay attention into my other chicken, who literally wants to be stir. So I have to come and do that before the demons decide I am not paying attention to it. There you go. Now, boop, boop. There. And literally do the trash. And like I said, 10 pounds. 10 pounds of chicken, and I'm going to tell you right now, 10 pounds for $3.99. That was actually pretty good. Besides, I eat. I don't support myself out of air. I wish. Probably if I start doing that, I will lose more weight. I'm thinking about it. Trash. And then trash. But I'm going to keep this back to actually throw away the rest of the trash that I'm going to have. So I'm just going to put it at the door in the meantime. And we're going to keep staring over here. So the mark under the 2 hours is going to be literally on this spot. Like I said, you're pressed on time, you have $1 or $2 extra, and you don't want to cook, go to your meat market or butcher shop and actually ask them, hey dude, do you have any meat that is actually seasoned? Make friends with them, and they will be honest and tell you what tastes best, what is actually on sale, what you can afford, and that way you don't have to like cook an entire meals from scratch every single time, especially if you're feeding a family on their budget. Like Like sometimes I send food for both of my parents, and it's just me and my roommate. I don't have any kids. She's not married either, and it actually helps to buy a little bit more on bulk to feed more people, not less. Let's face it, fast food is shit. I'm sorry. I hope Twitch doesn't get mad because I said that, but it's the truth. So now we separate the chicken. And we're gonna leave it over here to actually cook. And because I'm almost done, I'm so excited. I'm probably gonna be using this to be putting the rice, so I'm gonna wash it in a minute. And you know what? I'm probably gonna wash it right now because I'm gonna need it dry for the rice. Mami, si necesitas usar el baño, hija este. Okay. Literally, now I'm thinking about the match of Uno cards that I'm gonna be having with my mom and probably watching Griselda Blanco on Netflix. Excited. Hola, Sergi. Grana Cefe. No, hoy no llevo bikini, hoy estoy cocinando, de verdad que no me quiero quemar. Hoy estamos tomando un break de de piscinas, bañeras y playas. Y entonces, como tengo que cocinar, quizá mañana o el lunes vuelva a lo mismo. Ok. Pero no se preocupen que volveré pronto a mis raíces. Worry not, I will be back soon to my roots. To my roots. Okay, so this one is going to take a little bit longer to cook because I put too much chicken. I put too much. No. Esto es uno de esos jeans que están pero hasta arriba. Y la verdad es que no, o sea, no lo puedo bajar así. De hecho, es hasta acá, arriba. Y pues no, nada que ver. Este video en vivo es de comida. Como les digo, yo hago distintos tipos de videos y por eso quiero hacerlo súper ameno para todo tipo de audiencias. So I want to do it like as entertaining and as wide variety as I can for all types of audiences. Ok, este pollo ya está casi listo, quizá unos 15, 20 minutos más. Y ya estaremos listos por acá. Ok. Este es bastante pollo, so this is a lot of chicken. So it is going to take a little bit longer for the juice to actually simmer. It is just fine. Oh, I fulfill my commitment of apparently 400 calories a day. Apparently. Yeah, I'm still clean. Okay. So we're gonna leave this like that for like more than 5 minutes. Let's say 6 minutes, and I'm gonna wash what I just said. I was gonna be putting the rice in the green container where I had everything cut from the beginning, and then I think I'm gonna start moving the rice into it while the chicken actually simmers all of that juice out. This is a lot, and I put it all like I should have put more chicken the first time and less chicken the second time to do it an equal half and half. And here we go. I have another container. Beep, beep. I have another container for the rest of the rice that I'm probably gonna need too. So there's good. So now that we're getting close to finishing the chicken, we already have the rice. And we cut all of the veggies. As good as time as any to say thank you for watching. Perfect. So another song. We're almost done. Thank you for watching, and of course, most importantly is for checking the rest of my social media and my links, and give me a like, a share. I don't like you, girl, or whatever it is you're sending my way. Thank you for caring. Now, here we are again. This time is so much juice. Okay. So as long as this simmers out, we are good to go. That is pretty much it. 2 hours out of my weekend. Because, well, I kind of cleaned yesterday before my mom came. So, you know, there's that. Right now it's on full blast. So literally I can take a chill pill and check on my phone. I mean, well, I'm actually gonna drink water, but yeah. I gotta just do a refill because I haven't drank water at all day. You know, I see it kind of boiling, but I don't see it like coming down. So hopefully it's coming down more. Hopefully. Okay. Water. Hola, 26 stacks. ¿Cómo estás? How are you? I hope you're doing good. I am trying not to burn my chicken. It sounds like rain. It is going down. It's all in my head. It's all in my head. Probably, possibly, maybe. Hopefully not. Okay. I completely spaced out thinking about all of this juice. So it's probably gonna be more than 5 minutes, more than 6 minutes. should have turned on the campana, I'm telling you. It's boiling so hot. Okay. Now, how did the rest of the chicken look? I know. I got grease into my mouse. Hello, Lecter. Lecter? Like Hannibal Lecter? No, just kidding. Hello. Good night. Welcome. No, I didn't mean that. I did not mean that. It was Hi. Welcome and happy night. How is your weekend going? You know, The Silence of the Lambs is one of my favorite movies. So now putting it out there, people is not gonna know if I ever did something evil like that. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Of course he scares you. He's the perfect actor for it. What do you mean? Oh my. I mean, he is creepy, but think about this. Think about this. He's like, okay, okay. Anthony Hopkins is creepy, but it's not as creepy as the actor from House of Cards, who is another level of creepy. Who am I talking? Who am I talking? Um, what's the name of that guy? Man, the one that did House of Cards, the one that did American Beauty. Um, what's the name of that guy? The name of what's the name of like okay, wait. Matt Mickelson. He's he's hiding something. Kevin Spacey. Yes. Kevin Spacey is another type of creep. And I knew it because he was too perfect in House of Cards. He was just like composed and hiding something and being cold blooded and like cutthroat. So I was always like, he's doing something bad. I just don't know what it is. But you know, I'm not in Hollywood, so why do I care? Um, what else? Okay, how about that other actor that supposedly eats people? I did started watching Hannibal, the TV show, but I didn't finish it, and I was so mad at myself because I should have. I really should have finished it. I thought it was pretty entertaining, actually. But then, when I was actually thinking about myself eating human parts and pieces, I was like, this is not my thing. I'm gonna change the show. That's actually scary. What about if you want to get married? Okay, The Silence of the Lambs is my favorite. The rest, I'm not gonna lie, I watched like the second one, The Red Dragon. The Red Dragon? That was the one? Yeah, because the girl with the dragon tattoo is a whole different like shit. Um, and then I don't remember the rest, so no, I did not watch them. Yeah, so and I was so into those movies. I've always been like, exactly, but doesn't that make you wonder that a woman or a man can be a psychopath or a sociopath, and then you end up like being like randomly attached to them or like dating them, living with them? That's actually scary. It's actually very scary. Another one of my favorite movies, I'm gonna throw it out there. I know it's gonna be like, this girl is just crazy. Um, The Chainsaw Massacre. Why? Why I like it? I don't know. I mean, you know, it makes me think about life. It's like Freddy Krueger. Makes me think about the fragility of a life. What about if I go out one day and I want to go to the supermarket and somebody just drags me into a parking lot and drags me into a van and throws me into an open field, and then it's like you run for your life, because if you get caught, we're gonna eat you. We're gonna kill you and we're gonna eat you. That makes me think about my own mortality. Like, what about if I'm not gonna die when I'm supposed to, but my life gets cut short by a horrible, terrible incident? So, I mean, exactly, exactly. Or your wife. What about if your wife just, you have guns in the house because you like it and you hunt, and then all of a sudden you wake up and she's holding a gun. Shoot! I mean, and not even in the face for you to die, but in an arm or in a leg. Stop it. This still has juice. So keep boiling up the juice. So, all of those things I have thought. But then I'm like, what about the alternative of just dying alone? Oh, it was a dream. This is just a nightmare. This is not happening. One of your siblings, how many siblings do you have? I only have two older brothers, and one of them already has two children, two girls. So I'm hoping to God, like, I know that's not the one that I have to worry. And the other one, it's already like so far away from me, he has to come over here in order to try to kill me. So, I think I'm gonna be fine. But you have six. You think? I don't like those odds. Like, I like my odds. Like, I just told you, one of them lives in a different country. Like, he has to get into no, okay, wait. He has to get his visa, get an airplane ticket. He has to come here and then be like, I'm gonna shoot you in the face. But maybe you have more. What is this? The Brady Bunch? I mean, what do you mean you think? From your mom's side? From my dad's side? Yeah, I feel like that cat, like that dog, like that. No, what's good? Okay, it's a long story. We're not gonna get into it. You don't want to get into it because it's personal. I completely understand and respect that. But coming back to the fact that, what about if it's not a sibling? What about if it's a friend? What about if it's a stalker from your dad's side? I understand. I had a stalker when I was in high school, and then I had another one when I was in college. And I remember that my middle brother was the one that is like, dude, that guy is acting crazy. And I'm like, you're right. You're so right. It was awful. I was always like with my friends and my brother, and I was always like going into communes and going into groups. I was like, fuck this. Oh no, you're not gonna kill me. Oh no, you're not gonna have my skin to wear it for like a mask or something. Because I've always been like, you know, we expect the best outcome, but we prepare for the worst just in case. I mean, I'm gonna say that in some point he actually got bored of me, even though that wasn't the case. It's just I outsmarted him because I was never alone and I never showed fear. Like, oh, fuck this. And I've always been, okay, I'm Latina born and raised. I'm not a violent person. I do not condone violence. But if it comes like the other person or my life, I'm gonna get pretty violent, pretty fast, and I'm not gonna care, and it's not gonna be hormones, and I'm not gonna be like, oh, my boobs are gonna get hurt, or my butt, or whatever, or they're gonna abuse me, or all that. No, I'm going down. Like, I'm going down. I remember because, of course, I confronted him. That was super creepy. I was like, the first time I was 15. The second time I was 19. So if the first time I got mad, the second time I was not mad. I was livid. I was beside me. I was ready to be like a monkey with a knife. Like, I'm waiting for you. Like, this is not happening to me. No, I am a normal person. I am an uninterested person. I'm boring. I'm literally doing a cooking stream, even though I have a tattoo. I mean, no, I didn't have tattoos back then. I was too young. But like, you get my point, you know? You have to like confront people and like make them know you're not scared. No, you're not gonna deal with this. And besides, after that, somebody also tried to kidnap me. I'm pretty sure about that. And I did say that on a stream. And it was like a different type of awful taste into my mouth. But I always follow my gut instinct. That's what my mom taught me. That's what she like instilled into me and my siblings. And we were always like, oh, we're hoping for the best. We're preparing for the worst every single time. Every single time. It doesn't matter. It's kind of, I know what you're going to say. It's kind of awful living like that. It has kept me alive so far. So, you know, and I have lived in my country, Argentina, Colombia, Estados Unidos. I have lived in 4 different countries so far. And when you move so much and you are now with your family members, but you are alone, you have to start thinking proactively like, I'm not gonna back down and scare around because that's only gonna hurt me more. Not in the long term, but in the short term. People could be out there that wants to hurt you. And you don't know. How would you know? You're never gonna meet a person entirely. So, you know, keep an eye out. This chicken is almost kind of dry, right? Which is awesome. So it only has a tiny bit of juice left. What I'm gonna do, because the skillet is so hot, I'm gonna turn it off and I'm actually going to leave it there to finish simmering out the rest of the like the chicken broth or the chicken juice that it has. And in the meantime, on this advertisement break, I will drink some water. Water made for you and for all of us. Okay, so chicken is finishing out right there. I do not pull it out yet because I can still hear it has more broth into the bottom, but I am gonna get the container where I put my first batch of the chicken because when I actually finish this one, I want to combine it all into the tray for the very little veggies that I had can be all kind of like an even amount into the whole quantity of chicken. So what I'm gonna do is show you one more time. This is the tray. And as you can see, what I did was spread out what I had, okay? The onions, the carrots, the green peppers, some of the garlic that I actually minced for the chicken because you can never have enough flavor into a meal when you're eating it with white rice. That's all I have to say. So if I fill this up, this will make up to so between 18 to 24 meals. It is a buttload of food. Okay, that's not like a little bit. That's like a buttload. But again, this the literally is like the size of my arms. It's dinners and lunches. Okay, I'm cooking for the whole week, but just dinners and lunches. My breakfast sometimes oatmeal. I'm taking care of my cholesterol. My cholesterol. Like, I mean, that's a thing that like you have to worry now that you're an adult. Um, or eggs, or some toast, and like avocado, some fruit, some yogurt. Now, you know, so things like that. So this it actually saves me a lot of time for me not to be in the kitchen. I have to make lunch. I have to make dinner. So what I do is I eat this with plain rice. I eat this with a salad. I eat this as tacos. I eat this with plantain. I eat this with crackers. I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't discriminate. I just eat it. I have my portion of protein. I have my carb, and I have my vegetable to the side. That's it, or a piece of fruit. That's it. I don't have to think about it. It's out there. What I did was I grabbed a page of the book of the the people that trains a lot, personal trainers, physical culturists, all that. And I was just like, I'm gonna do the math of how much protein do I need for the week. I can go to the gym. I don't have to worry about it. And I never ran out of energy. Exactly, because you have the right idea, baby. Okay, so I can hear the chicken. It's like almost done and it's not simmering anymore. So I'm gonna check it one last time and then we're actually gonna just pack it into this container. The only reason why I'm not portioning it right now is because it's so hot. So yeah. Now, what I do leave, I'm checking right now to see. We are good on that. Okay, so I know what you're gonna say. But when you eat as plain as I'm trying to do right now, some grease or some fat is good instead of bad. So I'm gonna show you. Sometimes this chicken has a little bit of grease, but I really don't mind. Again, I make the plain white rice, which is gonna be perfect with this. So you actually see the entire tray over here. And this is the rest of the chicken that I was literally cooking. I am going to actually grab, okay. So fear not and don't feel bad about this, even though it's a lot. Round, round, round. Okay. So it is piping hot. You can see. I am literally gonna let. Oh, that's awesome. Well, normally I do it on Sunday, but tomorrow I'm gonna be busy, so I decided to do it tonight, and that way I don't have to go with the hassle of, oh my god, I'm not gonna have time. Oh my god, what am I doing? So as you can see, yes, it's a lot of food. I'm probably gonna get more vegetables tomorrow, like broccoli, maybe some Brussels sprouts or asparagus, and I can make with this. So right now we're just gonna get it all together, all of the very little veggies that I put, and try to actually get them a little bit more even, if you would like to say it like that. A little bit more even is like appropriate. You see over here, that's actually pretty awesome. And yeah, on Sundays, Sundays, some people actually use it to rest, go to church. Like things like you have to recharge and like be able to be ready for Monday. So Sundays are very particular, very special for everyone. Like everybody does something different, like chores or cleaning. I did my cleaning yesterday, and I'm probably gonna do it again at the beginning of the week when I start doing other types of streams. Just because I didn't have a mop and I broke it. So I'm like, oh my god. So now it looks more evenly, which I love. I did not have enough vegetables. I only had 3 carrots, 1 green pepper, 1 onion, garlic heads. But I mean, it looks, oh, it looks delicious. So I'm gonna do, because I already finished this, I am gonna try a little bit, even though it's boiling, boiling hot. I'm gonna try a little bit on camera. Because I get the reward. I mean, I mean, don't you want a reward when you've been cooking and you feel like, yes, I worked so hard, I deserve some of this. So I'm gonna grab a tiny container. There you go. When I was resting my spoon. Oh yeah, I will be careful. I mean, I wanted to try this since before I started. But like I said at the beginning of the stream, because I had my what's the name? Yeah, lots of steam. Because I had my god, my gyro. But this looks so good. I mean, if I had a tortilla, I would be eating a taco right now. Okay, so I'm gonna put a tiny bit over here. Tiny bit. A tiny bit, and then she keeps putting more. What's happening? What's happening? Oh. Hey, more than enough. And then I'm gonna move this, my people. Oh my god, it smells so good. Like I'm telling you, it smells so good. And I'm gonna show it one more time. I want you to see the quantity of chicken that it was just made. Oh! It's so much chicken. I'm so excited. I have a baby chicken. Okay. I'm gonna put it on the table to actually cool off. Okay. This actually now can be thrown away. And now we actually try our chicken. That it's already cooled off. So it's so good. Again, I have a tortilla right now. Perfect. I like it because it has the right amount of seasoning. That way with the rice, not gonna be too much. Thank you. I really hope you enjoy if you haven't had your dinner yet. Or, you know, if you're closer to breakfast. For me, um, mm, for the veggies, and I can taste it. I did minced garlic for the veggies, and I put mesquite shake, Old West mesquite shake. I put Uncle Chris gourmet steak seasoning from Fiesta. I don't know if you have a Fiesta where you are, but that's like the Latino store for Latino people. And then Sazonador Total, like all seasoning, flavoring for poultry, meats, um, poultry, meats, fish, or whatever you want to put it. And then with the minced garlic and the vegetables and all that, I actually like steam them some with a tiny bit of water and a tiny bit of oil. And I didn't let them crumble or break apart. I actually wanted a little bit hard that when I combined it to the chicken, it wasn't gonna completely mesh into everything. Oh my god, I love garlic too. And it's so good to avoid disease. Have I seen any movies lately? No. Wait. Wait. How lately? Does it count? I watch it. Four things. I'm watching TV shows now. Like My mom loves the TV shows from drug lords and things like that. So, oh, is it good? What is it about? I thought like she looked amazing, and I was like, probably very good. Yeah, she's always been into that, into narco stuff, killing people, drug cartels, and I love that too. And because we speak Spanish, we've been watching it in English, and then they start speaking Spanish from Colombia, and we're like, sí, hueputa, no lo puedo creer. ¿Dónde está la droga? ¿Dónde está el cargamento? And we get so into it, we start screaming at the TV. um, I don't discriminate. I watch pretty much anything. But the last show that I watched, because my brother sent me the password for Netflix. And I was like, no, man, I'm not going to be paying for Netflix. That's so expensive over here. So, oh, oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, this is how nerdy I am and kind of how silly I am. I watched before Inuyasha, Caballeros del Zodiaco, so Zodiac, a Knights and stuff like that. Sailor Moon, Sakura Card Captor. My cousins used to watch Dragon Ball. I was like, I'm not a Dragon Ball person, but you know, Vegeta. And I was like, I eat it like that. Oh no, I don't wait for nobody. I'm like, have you seen me? I eat. I'm like, that's why people is like, um, you're not gonna do a bikini stream today. No, not really. I need to cook, and I'm about to like literally put all of the rice into a container. And chasam. Okay. Yeah, there. Okay. So I grew up watching TV. That's how I actually learned English. Watching Friends, Everybody Hates Chris, and things like that. I watch so much anime. And then that's not the worst part. The worst part is that I cry with it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Samurai X. Samurai X. I cry so hard. I cried my eyes out. With Kenshin Himura. And my mom used to think I was such a freak. Like she used to watch me and be like, "You're crying from cartoons?" And I'm like, "Those are not cartoons. It's anime." And she'll be like, okay, yeah, whatever." Um, I have not seen that. But the last one that I started watching that I'm literally gonna start from the beginning was the one with the giants and all that. That it was, I think it was on Netflix. And I got fed up because they were not releasing the new season, and I was like, this is impossible. Attack on Titan. Yes, I was like, this is unbelievable. This is outrage. I hope they burn the place where they make that stuff. And my brother used to laugh and laugh, and he's like, oh well, I already watched it, but it's gonna take a couple of years to come out. And that made me so pissed. I watch everything. I'm finishing The Crown right now because I didn't have Netflix. But before that, when I actually had Hulu, I was like, The Handmaid's Tale. And what else is out there? I was like, I'm going to watch American Dad. I need to laugh. I'm being too sad and dark while I'm going to work. So then I was like, I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. I'm going to watch Futurama. Futurama. And then it depends, I'm a pirate. Like, I'm literally a pirate. I will watch anything as long as I'm entertained. Okay, full disclosure, I used to pirate everything. That's how I learned English. My brother used to literally pirate stuff for us. And that's how I got into watching a bunch of TV shows that, helped me to understand English, listen to it, speak it, and then have conversations with people. Even though I was like saying whatever, we started practicing when I was like maybe 11. Yeah, around that time, 11, 12, the age that my niece was when we actually came here. And then my mom was so obsessed for me to learn English. Like, it's going to give you opportunities. I need you to know. You have to do it. And I was like, yes, mom, I'm going to do it as long as you keep, like, stop asking. Stop asking. And for sports, not really. And that's why not everything can be perfect. So I will watch whatever you like, and I will probably support your team as long as it makes you happy. But yes, my English is pretty good, but I wasn't born here in America and I wasn't raised here. I was actually like born and raised in my country, and I actually moved after I graduated college. So like quite the trip, you know. About sports, you know, I can be very competitive. I can be like, yeah, we're gonna watch that boxing match, and it's going down. It's going down. And who are you betting on? Who are you betting on? And then I'll get all pumped up because you're betting on someone, and I want you to feel upset. But no, I'm more like a TV show, movies, horror movies and stuff person. And that's why like a lot of people hates me. It's like, didn't I just explain you what just happened? And I'm like, yeah, but I wasn't feeling it. So they get a little bit sad. But it's okay, you know. Are about to put the rice into the container, and this is gonna be the container. I'm gonna do that right now, even though I already removed my apron. And yeah, my older brother, he is a football person, and he even passed that through my niece. My niece is 14, and well, my first niece, and she's like all into sports. Also, you love rice. I hate rice. Like, I have to eat it. It's not my favorite thing, but I have to eat it with veggies for my stomach. Not to get upset. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so I had it over here, and I'm literally about to portion it in front of your eyes for you not to be like, oh, but you didn't even cook that. No, I did. In here, in the stream. No, I mean, like, I don't discriminate. It's there's gonna be popcorn around. I mean, we'll make it a spectacle a bit. I'll put music in the background and be like, who's winning? You know, like the cat. It's okay. I am gonna try to be as much as I can life. Why? Because life is too short, and if a bus hits me tomorrow, I would like to say goodbye. You know, that's my sense of humor. It's kind of dark. It's kind of weird. Hola, cute girl. 870. ¿Cómo estás? How often do I stream? As now I'm doing it as much as I can. ¿Cómo estás, cute girl? ¿Solo hablas español o también entiendes inglés? The rise. Okay. So, like, literally. So now I'm trying to stream as much as I can. My fans know that I'm trying to do it seriously. Now more than ever. Because if the war ends, I need to have a plan, and I need to be able to pay for provisions. Oh, that's awesome. I can try, but I don't know how much time I'm going to have. So I will put it as a maybe. Because what I'm trying to do now is try to do the pool streams or bikini streams when I have 5 to 6 hours instead of 1 or 2 hours, because that way I can entertain people better and make my face less. Oh, so you only understand English, but you actually can write Spanish too? I can talk to you in Spanish if you want me to. Yes, so that's the thing. I'm trying to make the more sultry just if I get banned again for 5 or 6 hours because I was already suspended. I'm not gonna say that I was banned because I wasn't banned. The email said this is a suspension. Don't take it seriously. It's just we really don't like you right now. And I was like, oh, yeah, okay. I get it. So, yes. Um, yes, that's why I'm gonna try those to do between 6 to 8 hours. So now I'm gonna try to see if I drink energy drink or something. I'm lying. I don't drink energy drinks. I'm afraid I'm gonna have a heart attack if I ever drink one of those. So I am never done an energy drink. I didn't do nothing. I wore a thong and my butt is too big. So they got very, 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 very upset at me. Like, very. They literally suspended me for 3 days. And I was like, that's BS. But I didn't say nothing. Second time that I got suspended, it was something kind of like that. And I got super mad. Super, super mad. So I did appeal it. And I said to them, I mean, it's starting to feel like you are kind of like profiling me and it's super racist because I have a big butt and I'm not a beautiful, perfect, amazingly gorgeous white lady and I don't have a small tush and that's super unfair. And they gave me my access back. The rules changed for twerking. That's it. The floating boobs that they were around in the entire platform are gone. I also told them that, like, I mean, we all know that a lot of ladies were not wearing anything when they had the floating boobs around, and you were all okay with that, even though we all know they were some of them naked. They were okay. So that's how they gave me my access back. I literally told them, you're messing with me real hard, man. You're like kind of forcing me to look for a full-time job, man. So yeah, that was all that it took. Oh, even my mouse wants to get rice on it. Somebody yanked it. No, I mean I understand. It's because I'm such a small account, They're never gonna treat me like a person who has a huge following and who has huge views and it rakes in like 10, 20,000 people, right? Which I completely understand. I'm not gonna feel bad about that. That's why I'm trying to grow this channel. But the first time that I got suspended, that time my video had, when I was live, it had 10,000 people, and it was like people couldn't believe. Oh my God, she has a real butt. Oh my God, she has a real big butt. And the platform actually cut that up because I had like maybe 500, 600 people by then. And they were all like, her butt is huge. We can't have that in our platform. And I was like, you can. So you don't want to make money? You don't want us to make money? Think about it. This is the whole rice. This is 4 cups of rice right here for my week. Like I said, the lettuce has been washed, the tomatoes has been bought, the chicken has been made, and the rice has been placed. Okay. with my apron like torero. Okay. Wah, 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 wah. Hello, lindo sick. What is up? Okay, so if you're new into my stream and you didn't saw all of the stuff that I cook, I am so sorry, but I am gonna show it one more time. And for the other ones that they're like, what are you getting back for that right there? So yeah, I'm about to show you. I was pulling off the rice and I was pulling off the chicken, but I'm about to show it before I actually disconnect for people to see what we did today into our second cooking stream. Okay. I'm gonna have to put this to the side. So on today's stream, people, beautiful, amazing, unbelievably awesome people out there, we did chicken that we actually combined with carrots, onions, green peppers, minced onion, and more seasoning. And before I forget, I am actually gonna add the oregano that I said from the beginning. If you don't have oregano, you can always use some Italian seasoning. But I want you to understand how crazy my seasoning pantry is. I have celery seed, thyme leaves, Italian seasoning, oregano leaves. So I literally have 4 different types of those, okay? So right now, what I'm gonna put into the chicken, it's a little bit of oregano and it's gonna like come all together. I know it's super weird, but that's just me, okay? Oh, the oregano's not even open. So I'm gonna use the Italian seasoning. So I'm gonna add some of that over here. This is gonna make it that much tastier. Just like Candy Crush. Okay? There you go. So with that, we're gonna combine it all real good. And we are done. And now for the rest, what else did we did? We did 4 cups. 4 cups of rice. Plus the chicken. Boop. So we have the meals prepared for the week. Now I just have to cool all of this off before I actually portion them for lunches and dinners for next week. Chicken. Okay. And that is, and that was, and that, my amazing people, is what we just did today. Now, something else that I'm gonna do before I say goodbye for the night is finishing my dishes. Obviously, I have to finish my dishes. I mean, I'm not gonna leave this stuff over here like what? You know, I can't. So, let's do it like that. And perfect. If you want to ask me any questions, please feel free to do so. If you haven't checked all of my links into social media, please do so. I only have what I have in there. I do not have TikTok or Twitter or Snapchat or Discord. So what you see is what you get, my love. If you're interested in a costume with feet and burping, please feel free to message me. And check my YouTube channel if you like burping and things like that. No, I do not do farting. I do not discriminate, but I'm really not like into doing it. So that's why I haven't done it, and I don't think I ever will. What else? Today it was a short and lovely stream where we stayed for 2 hours, a little bit over 2 hours. I had lots of fun doing the chicken, and I always appreciate the company. And I'm so super grateful you were there to ask me questions, to keep me entertained, to talk to me a little bit. My thing, horror movies. I'm probably not gonna watch a horror movie tonight. My mom is here, but I am definitely gonna play some Uno with her. Bob, it's Bob. And that's gonna be hilarious because we're both gonna be speaking Spanish. And I saved her a bottle of wine from her birthday that she had on December, and she never drank it because after that we all got sick. And she's like, "Oh, you saved my wine," and I'm like, "Oh, of course I did." And I texted her before she came, "Dude, I saved your wine. We have to like play cards or dominoes." And she's like, "Oh, okay, get ready." And I'm like, "I was born ready." And she started laughing. I'm like, who she thinks she's talking? I have been ready this entire time. So if you didn't know me before and now you have seen me for the first time and you kind of like what you saw, just know and expect that my streams are always going to try to be a wide range of them. I am going to try to talk to all of you as much as I can, if you let me, of course. And no, I am not into being mean. I'm not into insulting people. And no, I am not into blocking people. So unless you actually insult me so bad that you meant it, that will be the only reason why I do that. So yeah, we are on the same page. That is that. That is it. And I actually did it pretty fast. So thank you for all of the company. It was pretty good. I had fun. And no, I don't think I'm gonna shower again. If I just shower, I don't think I should again. I mean, I didn't got grease on me or nothing. I'm just gonna clean the kitchen. Pretty much. Where's my... And leave it all like kind of ready. But this is what I do. Super boring life. Super regular stuff like a grandma. I say like a grandma because I see all of the other lady streamers that they do this sassy, this sexy, this super sexy stuff, and I'm like, I mean, I'm okay, like I did my thing. I'm super nerdy. I will try, sweetheart, but like I was saying, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do a full stream because I want to do it for more hours. More hours are better than like 2 or 3 hours, I'm not into what exactly. Okay, I'm gonna clean some of this. So I have some grease. I do not like that. And if you leave it overnight, oh god, it's the worst. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I'm super weird. I'm literally like cleaning everything and not just one thing. I know. I really don't think I have OCD. No, I don't. Okay, so I'm gonna try to be on tomorrow. If I'm not on tomorrow, I'm definitely go back on Monday with a very risky stream. Okay, I cannot even say it without laughing. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's not like, well, everybody does their own thing. Everybody does what they like. They may do ASMR. They may do a pool stream. They may do something else. So yes. Okay, so if I'm not on tomorrow, I will definitely be back on Monday. But I will try my very best to at least carve 2 hours for tomorrow for y'all not to be like waiting for me. So, Lecter, about the days that I usually stream, now I'm actually trying to stream way more. So, what I've been saying is I am going to try to do it at least 3 to 5 times a week for many, I mean, for like long stretches of hours instead of like today was a fluke because I was supposed to be yesterday for like 4 to 6 hours. So, and the day before I was on for 5 hours, and the day before that. So I want to do it more like that to have a more consistent schedule with the audience, and that way we can all have fun. I mean, who doesn't like to have fun? Don't worry about me or the beach ball. I know you're gonna be seeing it again. And horn. You just have to believe, like I do. Just have to. For the rest, please check out my social media. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for asking me questions and saying like, yo, girl, what you doing? And things like that. For the rest, I will be seeing you, reading you soon, but probably it's gonna be either a post stream or an exercise stream in a bikini or something with oil or something in a bathtub, or I don't know. Is it gonna be video game in a bikini? I don't know. And you should click on your notifications, and that way, when the worst Latina streamer comes on, you get to see me and ask me questions. Please do not insult me. Please, I am a fragile woman, and my feelings can be hurt. Um, Perfect. Manny Quells, M Horn, everybody else who watched today, please have a great night, a wonderful morning or day. Take care. And I will be Zero Quells. Zero Quells. Okay, I will be seeing you, reading you soon. And maybe that time I will be wearing makeup. You don't know. So check my other streams. See ya.